But to dating apps, so are you still on dating apps or have you gotten off of them?
Okay, so yeah, we can continue that story. So I actually got off dating apps after I ended a relationship in 2021, and I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm never going to go back on them. Or I didn't say I'm never, but I was like, I'm not going back on them right now.
Yeah.
And so I had a couple of years where I was kind of just, I was still using alcohol. I would still go out with friends and drink. Nothing like, I didn't
Do you
have
use
any.
alcohol now or you don't drink any alcohol?
I'm completely sober. Well, sober from alcohol. I'll play around with some other stuff. But yeah, I use no alcohol. But yeah, for a year or so, I was still drinking. And then I watched a video, and it was like a podcast clip of this guy called Derek from More Plates, More Dates.
Yeah,
so
Derek, dude.
Okay, you know Derek.
I'm all about Derek, man. Yeah.
So he used to talk a lot about dating, and now he's moved on more to fitness and like hormones and stuff like that.
Yeah, I use a handful of his supplements, actually. I really like his stuff.
Nice.
Gorilla mode, baby.
And so in this clip, he said
that is a non-paid advertisement, but you never get a pump. Like when you take gorilla mode with freaking the juice in there, which is just caffeine. I mean, you can rip, baby.
Gorilla mode.
My pumps pre-gorilla mode and post, night and day. That's why I wear long sleeves. I don't want to distract anyone watching the premium video content.
Yeah, you don't want to make anyone feel bad.
So anyway, you're watching his clip. What did he say?
So I watched his clip, and he said every guy should address this fear as early as possible in their life. So he's basically saying, like, if you haven't addressed this fear of like going and just like approaching a girl and expressing interest, that should be like a high priority. You should do that as soon as possible. And so that video was what like shifted things for me. Because before that, I had like always seen this kind of stuff online. Like there's tons of like weird pickup stuff like in every corner of the internet. But this was the first time I was like, okay, this is actually something that's important for me as like a person growing and a man, like trying to become a better man. Like this is actually a component of that.
Did he give a reason why he thought you should overcome that fear as quickly as possible?
Basically just kind of what I've talked about already, but just like it's important to face this fear, and like it's going to hold you back. If you confront this fear, a lot of other fears will come with it. Like you'll be able to face those more bravely. And so that was the day I put it in my Google Calendar. I was like, Wednesday night, we're going out. We're going with, like, me and my dog are going to go to the dog park and see what
pick
happens.
Up chicks, baby.
And so then we did that, and yeah, that was what kicked it off.
Success night one or failure night one? It
was definitely not like success, but it was success in my book. I was very pumped that I even went out.
Yeah. Well, which is success. And something that changed for me, just for the audience to think about, if dating's not your thing, you can think of anything you're struggling with. You need to get over some hurdles. And that's exactly the way my mentors in the cold plunge explained it to me, is everyone has unique hurdles with the cold plunge. And for me, some days it's simply going outside. So it's like, break as many hurdles as you can. Getting in the plunge is hurdle one, or hurdle two, maybe, if going out in the cold was the first hurdle. And then it's like, once you're in the plunge struggling, let the first hurdle go by you. Like, just jump over it. You want to get out, just sit through it. And then they would say, once you've hit 3 hurdles in the water, time to get out. But like, overcome those hurdles. And they're small and they change over time with more practice, which is why I like the concept of hurdles, personal hurdles, because you had success jumping over your hurdle, which was getting to the dog park. And whether or not you got married out of there, which I know you, so I know you didn't. It's like, that's a success, baby. You go home, you feel great. And it's like victory.
Yeah.